We're on the record in cause number 322022. Case is filed with State of Texas versus Betty Faith Patterson. Is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Patterson, would you please raise your right hand? Ms. Patterson, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Patterson, you may put your hand down. How are you doing, Ms. Patterson? That's good. Ms. Patterson, you're here represented by your attorney, Mr. Alwyn Samuel. Ms. Patterson, the information in this case alleges that on or about January 30th of 2019, while you were in Jefferson County, Texas, that you committed the Class A misdemeanor offense of burglary of a vehicle. Ms. Patterson, do you understand what you've been charged with?
Yes, sir.
And to this charge, Ms. Patterson, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
Now, are you pleading no contest freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
And are you pleading no contest because you do not wish to fight or contest the charges?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Patterson, I have before me a document that is titled, "The Misdemeanor Plea Admonishment," is also labeled as State's Exhibit Number 1. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
On page 2 of this same document, Ms. Patterson, there are a set of initials on the line next to a box that says check nola contendere. Did you place your initials on this document?
Yes, sir.
And on page 3 of the same document, Ms. Patterson, is your signature and your initials the same?
Mhm.
You just, is it, okay, it says BP.
Do you use that as your signature?
Yeah, I use it all the time.
Okay, now, Ms. Patterson, is, on page 3 of this document, there's a signature above the line that's titled defendant. Is that your signature?
Yes, sir.
On the next document, which is the trial court certification of defendant's right of appeal, Ms. Patterson, do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
Is that your signature above the line that's
Yes.
titled defendant? There are 2 boxes that's checked at the top of this document. The first box states that this is a plea bargain case and you have no right of appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
The second box states that you're waiving, which means you're giving up your right to an appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah, have the discovery certification. Ms. Patterson, I have a document before me that is titled the discovery certification. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
Is this your signature on the line that's
Yes, sir.
titled defendant?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Mr. Samuel, state has the
Oh,
exhibit. I'll just get it from that to you.
thank you, sir.
Now, Ms. Patterson, prior to signing and initialing all of these documents that I've just mentioned, did your attorney go over these documents with you?
Yes, sir.
And did you read and understand everything in these documents?
Yes, sir.
And is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir.
State I have before me states exhibit number 1, the misdemeanor plea admonishment. You like to offer that into evidence?
Yes, Your Honor, and also like to offer State's Exhibit Number 2, which is the probable cause affidavit.
Any objection?
No objection.
No objection. State's exhibits number 1 and 2 are admitted. Mr. Samuel, you advising counsel, Ms. Patterson, is there any evidence that she is currently mentally incompetent to stand trial?
No, sir.
Ms. Patterson, the attorney, Mr. Samuel, has advised and counseled you. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes, sir.
Has he provided full, effective, and competent legal representation?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Patterson, I will accept your plea of no contest. I will find that you are mentally competent to stand trial. I will also find that your plea of no contest and waivers were freely and voluntarily given. I will also find that there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. State, do we have a plea bargain agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
And what is that agreement?
It's for 1 year deferred probation, a $300 fine, and 40 hours community service.
Okay.
That is our understanding.
Okay, Ms. Patterson, the state is offering that you serve 1 year deferred adjudicated probation. During the 1 year deferred adjudicated probationary period, you will be required to pay a fine of $300 plus court costs of $292, which comes to a total of fine and court costs of $592. You also be required to pay $60 each month for probation fee, $15 each month for a urinalysis fee. You'll be required to reimburse Jefferson County the court-appointed attorney's fee of $250. Now, your total monthly installments that you would have to pay for this case is $155 per month. Ms. Patterson, would you be able to pay the $155 each month?
Yes, sir.
You will also be required to perform 40 hours of community service. And you will also be required to adhere to the other standard terms and conditions of your probation. Now, Ms. Patterson, do you understand the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
And do you think that the state's offer in your case is fair and just?
Yes, sir.
And do you accept the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Your Honor, she lives in Harris County and she would be allowed to do a community service there, correct?
She would have to check with the probation department. They control that. Okay. So now, Ms. Patterson, you understand the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
Do you think that the state's offer in your case is fair and just?
Yes, sir.
And do you accept the state's offer? You have to speak up.
Yes, sir.
Ms. Patterson, I'll follow the plea bargaining agreement that you've entered into with the state. Ms. Patterson, if you successfully complete this probationary period, this case will not be, this will not result in a conviction on your record. And this case will be dismissed and you may qualify for a non-disclosure. You can talk to your attorney, Attorney Samuel, about a non-disclosure. He's quite competent in those matters. Ms. Patterson, stand on the X next to your attorney. You're gonna follow the directions of the clerk. And once you finish following those directions, you'll be free to go and you have a blessed day. And I think this will conclude your case as well, Ms. Sam.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you have a blessed day as well.
Thank you also.
You are, thank you.
Your right thumb and then you square and hold it down. Pick it up. And you will sign that black box right there in front of you. You won't be able to see it. Samuel?
Yes, ma'am.
Would you raise your right hand? Do you swear that you have never been given deferred adjudication or regular probation for a felony or misdemeanor in this or any other state? And you further swear nothing else is pending? Okay. Documents for probation, all right? And you need to follow the directions on that little sheet on the top.
And this,
And you go to the probation this morning and set up with them,
okay.
okay?
Yes, sir. Make that fine.
Robert Gobert,
If you could hold,
you want me to hold on that?
yeah, I'm speaking.
Okay, that's fine. Mr. Okay, Mr. Gobert, just have a seat. We'll call you back up. Elizabeth Renee Brodier. Come forward.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. We're on the record in 3 cases. First case is cause number 323-262. Second case is cause number 323-284. And the third case is cause number 327-648. Now, the first 2 cases are styled the state of Texas versus Elizabeth Renee Brodeur. And the third case, which is cause number 327-648, is styled the state of Texas versus Elizabeth Renee Olsmont. Is that correct? Okay, and also I see on the first 2 cases, Attorney James Paget is listed as your attorney. And on the third case, it says Attorney Paget is not hired on the third case. Is that correct?
I'm going to be representing her on the third case, Your Honor.
Okay, so you, I guess you'd have to get them a
I will take care of
letter of
that, Your Honor.
representation. Okay, now,
I'll just need, I'll take care of that today. I just need a little time to get that discovery, but I'm sure we'll be able to work that out.
okay, so what is your announcement on Mrs. Brodeur or Ms. Olsmont case?
We will just stay on the trial docket, Your Honor, and I will get on the other situation immediately.
Okay, now, just give him a trial date. You can give him a trial date in between.
It's gonna be September 13th.
Okay, let's reset to September 13th.
Yes, Your
You
Honor.
can get your reset. You'll be free to go. And Ms. Brodeur, once your attorney give you reset, you'll be free to go and you have a blessed day. And I
Thank
think,
you.
Mr. Paget, this is your only case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay,
Thank
you have a blessed day as well.
Just have a seat up there. I'll be right back.
I'm gonna need for her to sign for the third case.
Oh, Ms. Booker, I'll need you to sign. Just for this.
But you can sign for this one. I have this one ready.
This pen and this sign on that gold line, when she tells you, then you won't see it.
Just a second.
And you can go see it, but she will.
Lane, Kevin Lane. That's it.